One of the things that our family has been doing for the last few years is trying to go out and visit as many of the national parks as we can. Mary and I have kind of set this as a goal for us while our kids are in the house, to try to get them out and to see the world, see some of the things that God has made, and see what a big country we live in. And so we visited quite a few. And last year, Mary gave me a gift of some paintings, some prints, really, of some images from some of those national parks, from Yellowstone National Park and Smoky Mountain National Park and Acadia National Park in Maine. And those prints remind us all of some of the places that we've seen. And when I think about this topic of signs, that's essentially what a sign is. It's something small, something that you look at and it reminds you, or it brings to mind, or it sparks a thought of a greater truth, a greater reality. I think about even the way that Mary gave those gifts to me. Operates in the same way. It's a small gesture, but it brings to mind, it reminds me of a truth or a reality of the fact that Mary, at least I'm really hopeful, loves me, that she cares for me. Jesus' signs worked in the same way. Jesus performed these miracles, provided us with these signs, that on the face of them they're very significant. You heal a man, you create bread out of virtually nothing, you bring a man back to life. How those are signs, John says, they point to a greater reality. Jesus is one who can make broken people whole, physically and spiritually. Jesus is someone who is a great provider. That miracle of the bread out there, really in the middle of nowhere, speaks truths about Jesus, that He can provide out of seemingly nothing. He does care about our welfare. He does care about the small things in life. And I suppose for the very observant Jew, they would have remembered God providing bread in the wilderness as the Israelites came out of Egypt. Manna from heaven, bread out of nowhere, providing for their needs. And of course the story of Lazarus, a man who'd been dead for 4 days, so dead that his sister said, don't even open that tomb. It's going to smell really bad because he's dead. He's long dead. And how in life sometimes things can seem pretty dead. People we know may seem so far from the truth that we've almost lost all hope. But the raising of Lazarus was a sign for us. A sign that Jesus can take things that seem pretty hopeless and provide hope. So think about that as you read through the book of John and as you encounter each of these signs. What's the truth there for us to remember about who Christ is and what He's done?